Alright, what's up? So, here we are, here I am, back again, in my E50M, and what do you know, we're back here on Prokhorovka. There we are. So, uh, you know, many people think light tanks are the only scouts in the entire world. No one else is allowed to move forward and spot, and, well, that's not quite true. It's whoever is available who has the most hit points, has enough speed, is going to become the scout. So I feel reasonably fast enough in this E50M. It may not be the greatest, but I'm going to try and do a little bit of ridgelining along here. Now, granted, if I'm in like the King Tiger capture, I'm probably just going to not try. But I might go ahead and just poke the ridge and see what happens. But since I feel fast enough, I'm going to go ahead and just try to run the ridge a little bit, work as a bit of a scout, maybe catch someone out, and let the rest of my team just beat them into a pulp. Okay, now, normally most guys don't actually stick in like this, and I'm losing a lot of my hit points. Thank God that last one bounced. So normally tanks, like the TVP, they wouldn't just stand in, and if they did, they would have been shot. Man, he lost a lot of hit points. I got a little piece of it, so someone else is over there lighting it as well. The STB, I think it is. But right now, my goal is to basically just keep this TVP. Since he put so many shots on me, I'm going to just try and keep this TVP lit. So artillery and God knows who else will just keep beating him like he owes them money. So I'm just going to keep running this ridge. Someone else might also pop up. Okay, I'm still feeling pretty good. Don't want to go too high. But I also want to make sure I light something up. Otherwise, it's pointless. And each time I light someone up, it's just fade back. This is just your basic scouting runs. It's like, I've been able to do this in the M48 pattern. You know, it's pretty big, pretty slow. But, I mean, and again, I was going back up trying to find the TVP, but I didn't actually find them this time. And worse yet, I'm the only got lit. So, it's just maneuver around and try to avoid any shells that might come in. But the enemy team is actually starting to formulate a 1-2 line push. Okay, IS-4 came up a little bit too high unwisely, and I'm just over here waiting to see if he's going to be foolish enough and get in higher while I try to find the correct position. But if the IS-4 is pushing, well, he's probably going to have a few buddies going with him. Tree falls, that's probably the IS-4. See, someone else lights up the E100. I think the STB. STB was also doing some good bit of scouting while actually getting kill dudes. But I'm going to get a lot closer. I'm going to continue working as a scout. I might be big, fat, and slow, but well, slower. But I can still get close enough to actually light them now. Because of this giant row of bushes, I'm going to have to get much, much closer to enemies than normal. So I got to be real careful. But as enemies keep piling on and keep trying to come in, I'll be able to start getting shots on them like this Bobject over here. Missed the first shot because still no vertical stabilizer. And I think it's funny. But, okay, he's dead before I got reloaded. And it's just kind of thing that happens. TVP's, my friend here, is back on his ridge looking to kill something. E100 is still hanging out. He just killed the S-Tank. So, like I said, we got to get a lot closer. And oh shit, I also lit up a Death Star. But I was able to go ahead and get the E100 lit. But luckily, everyone sees the Death Star and knows right away they got to take him out. And I'm fumbling around with the camera a bit, wondering where the hell he went. But I finally need to find him in the third person and just drop the shell. Now, E4 over there is pushing up. He managed to get by my little scouting runs. And I believe I pissed off their artillery and the S-Tank. But drop a shell into the E4. And E4 is already dead. So, again, next to the guy who's still hanging out is the E100. And we have to get closer. We have to be a lot closer. Practically proxy light. And I assume pretty much every time I light something, I'm probably lit as well. Because I'm close enough. I don't think I was lit that time. But I was lit by that TVP now. And look, an object 430U got across, and there's no telling how many more dudes have just decided to come down that 1-2 line that I couldn't quite spot. because they did the smart thing and avoided the road itself. So, like I said, there's no telling how many dudes are following up behind him. So I'm going to go ahead and cross this ridge over here so I'd be in a little bit more cover if something did try to come after me or my Object 140. Okay, I'm kind of hoping the 430U will come up high enough. There seems to be a weird little dip over there. Well, he's on the other side of the road, so I guess it's understandable. But it's like between, I thought for sure the 140 was about to take him, but he gets clipped by the A TVP. They got two of them. And I'm over here. I gotta kill this guy. He's got like no hit points. Just end him. Alright. End him. Get hit by the artillery and fix that immediately because I need to know who's coming and I gotta be able to get moving quick as I can. Get back in this little dip here. So, unfortunately, I wasn't quite not camping hard enough, so artillery gets to land yet another shell on me. But it's okay. We're in a safe low bowl area here, and the stun's going to run out real soon. And oh dear, their scout just got lit. We'll just go ahead and drop a shell on him. And okay, just a pause. Just kind of grasp what's going on with the rest of my team. I got 3 or more heavies just chilling over here on the hill. The Sheridan is doing God knows what on the edge of this village. SDB has been here helping and shooting up a bunch of stuff, unlike me. And he's been doing some good work, but me and him are both hurting, and we're the only two left really on this side, not counting the Artie. Artie is, of course, being Artie and camping in the corner. So, with that in mind, I need to start moving around. I'm thinking about just getting up on this road and seeing if I might light someone trying to come back. But I see the STB moving away. So, and then we got the MX running the ridge, maybe lit. So, we're just going to start falling back to the rest of my team. All of them camping on the hill. And there goes our Sheridan. So again, now that it's just me and the STB, there's still no real telling how many guys are about to come down that 1-2 line. This is just about everyone's accounted for, except for artillery. But you never know what they're going to do, so I'm going to just follow the way back here, back to where the artillery was, because I want to be able to sit here and just hopefully catch people as they decide they're going to try and cap us out. Again, that's the goal. We get into this nice area with all the bushes. And I see AMX over there on the ridge. STB just got taken out. So I want to move up to a different bush. So just in case, the AMX starts trying to come closer, I'll have easier shots on him. And I'll have better vision. So right now I'm just chilling to see if anyone's going to try to make a mad dash down the 1-2 line. But it's like the longer I sit here, the more I'm slowly gathering they're probably regrouping back into their corner. And especially getting back on the A line. S-Tank may come charging across just because, he's bored and doesn't have anything to shoot. So I'm over here just gotta make sure the base is staying nice and secure right now. Okay, I'm seeing my team moving in on the E50M, and I'm like, okay, E50M's gonna be dead. Speed this thing up. We're just chilling. E50M's here. Oh my god, we lost a guy. Here we go. We got to go in, and I start seeing my team. I'm really recognizing my team's making that final push. Fortunately, the STB got killed by the MX, which is really giving me the biggest indication their team has more or less regrouped back there. So if unless I want to sit here and lose, I got to get in and try to get with my team again. So we're going to come over. The Cran Vong is crying for help. He's probably on a reload. Yep. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm coming. Just hang on. And the artillery managed to go in and take out the E50M. So here we are. We're just moving in, and it's time to see what's going on. we're of course running out of allies to keep this thing going. So my next goal, I'm not going to quite go over this rail line completely, but I will basically want to poke it, run it like the mid-ridge, go up, over, see what's on the other side. Did I get lit? Huh, nothing. All right, check the backside. Still nothing. So that means they're sitting on the 1-2 line. They're not even sitting in a position where they can light the rail line, so they're kind of more or less doing the same thing I was, but from the opposite direction, waiting for someone dumb enough to come up and over. So that's what's going on. So I just let them know I'm going back to the mid-ridge so we could try and get more vision control out of this. Now, got to be careful here, because if that S-Tank or the IS-7 is just so happens to be sitting near this mid-ridge, I might be poking up over the train cars. But nothing's happened, so I'm going to start moving now. Right about now, I'm thinking of maybe trying taking some blind shots at the campers. But siren goes off, so someone is not camping. So I basically assume I am the only one with all the vision here, so I gotta go ahead and move up and try to start spotting this base as soon as I can. Keep an eye, see if it's 1 or 2. I think I might be able to spot, I should be able to spot the base from here depending on who it is. So obviously I saw nothing, so it's gotta be the S-Tank. And I'm going to be lit first, and it sure as shit, it was the S-Tank. I got lit, and so I just dove down to avoid any further damage. But my entire team just went ahead and just wrecked that poor little S-Tank. Run the ridge again. Scout it. Was not lit. Alright, let's go back to the mid-ridge so we can start trying to figure out where the hell is this Ninja IS-7. And right about now, I'm just telling my team, hit SOS, the help button, if they get lit. This way we can start understanding where the hell anyone's hiding. Okay, like I said, I put it right here, SOS if lit. So I'm just crossing here. I'm basically assuming no one let me hear earlier, so no, oh my god, we're lit. SOS. And there we go. Artillery takes a pot shot, and so the artillery ran all the way across the 1-2 line, and I got lit crossing there, so the IS-7 is nearby. But we gotta fix our tank, pull our ass out of trouble, and just go ahead and start informing my team. Artillery has moved along. Kranvang is starting to do the right thing and cap. And since no further shots coming in, I'm basically out of sight of the IS-7. So IS-7's got to be like along those ridges here. And must be in the bush. And he managed to get the 60 TP without being lit, so he may even be as far back as here. But he was able to spot me. So that was unfortunate. So right now I'm just kind of waiting a bit. Basically just trying to provide vision across here in case IS-7 tries to come right up the middle to reset. And just hurry up, wait, keep poking, see if I get lit. Speed it up. Because we're just going to do this a little bit. Okay, but here in a few seconds, with that going off, it's basically telling me I got to make sure this IS-7 isn't creeping up somewhere. And I do not have to live for us to win this. So let's get my ass over here and see if he's going to try to make a mad dash. Okay, I don't have to live. I just got to go ahead and keep him occupied. But he never showed up, so we get the win. Oh, there it is. So you got to be careful when you're scouting and stuff, but you got to be willing to do what is necessary. And basically my entire role in this battle was just trying to provide vision and be able to get closer to things. It wasn't so much shooty. It wasn't so much a shooty role, but just showing up and keeping them honest. Let the rest of my team blow them to bits. So, unfortunately, that's only like 1,200 damage done. But we did walk away with 3,400 spotting, so that makes it a very good 4,600 combined damage. So ultimately, not a bad battle. But that's all I got for you, and I'll go ahead and catch you later.